Yo, welcome to another episode of the Thru podcast, man. Let's make some noise real quick.
Yo!
You see us, man. We in here at the Covenant. You see the background. No, we
Big
did not
chillin'.
level up. We just came here to show us. We just show us up, you know what I mean? Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube. Follow us on Instagram at the Thru podcast, 831's first podcast. You know what I'm saying? We saying it right
Yes,
here,
sir.
live and direct. You know what I'm saying? We want the smoke with all the other podcasts. Anybody got problems, you can go directly to Ronnie's DM. You can hit him up.
Okay.
He was the one that will solve everything. Yeah,
I'll handle all
You know what I'm
complaints.
saying? He handle all you guys. You know what I mean? He handle all you know what I'm saying? We're going to get straight to the sponsors, partnerships, so you can start this episode. Shout out to DJ Definitely Eden. Make sure you log on to definitelyeden.com. Also, check out Monterey Bay Creations. You dream it, they create it. Shout out to Fish House located in Watsonville. You're out there. Make sure you stop by and get some grub. ConglomerateByTheSea.com. Check them out. Some merch there. Latest episodes available on there as well. What else? Candy King. Tap in with him. Set up your appointments. You know what I'm saying? Say Candy King 3 times in the mirror. He'll appear with souvenirs for your veneers. Hug you by the rear. Whisper in your ear like here. There you go. So, man, let's start with the podcast. We're here with the gentlemen of the Covenant. I'm going to let them introduce themselves and just let you guys know we are limited on mics, but sharing is caring. So we'll pass the mic around. If anybody wants to say something, we'll probably just, raise our hands like the Civil Way.
Yeah, like the Civil Way.
Like the Civil Way, like we're taught,
school session.
like we're trained to do.
You know what I'm saying? So we'll let the fellas introduce themselves however they want to start it, or if you want to go.
Started from that.
So, Kevin from the Covenant.
Edgar, part business owner, Covenant.
Like CEO.
Okay, say it loud. Say CEO. CEO. CEO, you know what I'm saying?
I'm CEO Chonch, Mr. Covenant, 8 Albert, 8 Chonch.
Yep.
Okay.
1/4 of the Covenant.
1/4 of the
So-
Covenant.
so-
So it's 4 of y'all. How did this come together? Did you guys grow up together, or how did the idea come about?
Shit. I mean, honestly, it all started just by during the pandemic, pre-pandemic, coming towards it.
Boss, you want to make sure you speak. Yeah, these
Oh,
are
my fault,
dynamic microphones.
Okay,
so
yeah,
just make sure.
okay,
Yeah.
bad. Yeah, so honestly, it was pre-pandemic, coming towards it. I was on YouTube, just doing my little homework, seeing these little videos of people just flipping Supreme t-shirts and whatnot. And so, I had some money saved up, and I had some spare time, so I decided to take a dive into it, you feel me? So just buying little pieces here and there whenever I could, and just started stocking up, and then pandemic hit, and we had hella time on my hands, so I just decided to start up an Instagram page. But prior to that, I had my cousin here, and so we talked it up, told him I had a little game plan, I wanted to sell some clothes on Instagram. So, asked him what he thought about it, and after that, it was history.
Okay, so they started what, 2020?
2020,
Mhm.
he had the idea, and just coming together just blew up to something that we never thought it would become,
If you ask me, we didn't think about having a store.
It was mostly going to be like an online business type thing?
just online, like I said, we just had time, we had hella clothes, like you said, it was a pandemic, so, we weren't going nowhere, so we just kept buying shit, and it was just stacking up. Eventually, we were like, bro, we got all this stuff, like, what can we do with it? And like he said, you seen like the videos we were watching earlier, it's just like events or people going out and buying. It's just pretty dope,
Yeah.
Right.
Like, and I've always been into it, so it was very easy to just like flow and introduce it to people, because a lot of people, locally, they don't like, they're afraid to be themselves, like you see a lot of the same stuff out here.
Yeah.
So you guys are related. How did Chonch and Edgar come into the picture?
What was it, like probably like 3-4 months into it, David?
Yeah. Oh well, me, I just met them when we started doing when we started. So like going to 3 years now.
Okay.
Yeah, we were like-minded. We had one goal. Like we were all hungry, and we worked together. So it just worked out.
Yeah, we're just buying all types of Supreme Palace pieces, and it came just to the point where we had to travel, go to LA, and just hit these events up. and just really sell out the trunk.
So did it start off with shoes, or was it mainly just like
It was mainly
clothes?
just mainly
Okay.
clothes. Me and my cousin was just buying a lot of Supreme palettes and whatnot. And then I spoke to my boy Alberto here and Edgar, and they were really big into the shoes.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I mean, what do you guys think about joining this business that I started? And so they provided the shoes, and so for ever since that, it just the shoes and clothes just went just blew up. So we were providing more. We were just providing more than just clothing. We were providing shoes already,
Yeah.
And it wasn't at a vast amount. It was small pieces at a time.
Yeah, it was slow. It was slow, bro. We were
It was-
selling like 2-3 pieces a week, bro.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like,
It's a start. It's a start.
The first 3 months, bro, no kidding. Like, December came. We started in September. So it's like September, November, and then like finally December hit. And like we got one good customer, bro, all the way out in Oakland. Shout out my boy Sel, Mr. High Class.
Oh, for real.
And, bro, like total stranger, bro. Met him at the Supreme line.
Waiting outside.
Yeah.
We were waiting outside and lined up.
Supreme, and at the time we were hungry, bro. So anybody we saw with like some dope shoes or dope clothes, we're just like, hey, bro, here's our card. Like,
Yeah, check it out.
We got shoes. Like, hit me up if you need it. And
That's the way to do it.
At the time, we only had like about 50 kicks, if that. Like, so people were asking us for stuff we didn't even have. So we were just sourcing them. Like, people would be like, all right, bro, I need this. And then we're like, all right, give me a day or two or something. And we're just out there, like, online trying to find it, like, just sourcing it. And then we would fucking gather up the shoes that he asked for, or as many as we could, and fucking take a drive out there. We were driving out there, like, every day or 2 days? Like,
Yeah.
Just to provide the people the shoes they
Yeah,
wanted.
we were pushing the
Provide.
I mean, to provide the people the shoes they wanted, right?
Provide the people the shoes, but I mean, like I said, the people weren't showing love in town, like, and it's up until now, and it's like, and it's strangers, bro, like, getting into this is not your homies, like, so don't let that discourage you, like, that's one thing.
Life lessons.
So when you said the first 3 months, you meant the first 3 months of opening here, or the first 3 months
Nah,
of like
nah.
just online?
Of
Like,
online
okay.
e-commerce
Just
business.
trying to reach that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so that's when I talked to them, and he was down with it.
Mm-hmm.
He knew all about shoes. We all like shoes, like ever since middle school, we all had some J's, But yes, I mean, but yeah. But either way, yeah, I told them about it, and they were,
You gotta say the truth.
He's like, some of us were
You gotta lie a little bit. You gotta lie a little bit.
I got my money. That's when I started.
He's like, I'm just a
Right.
businessman. I don't even like shoes.
He's like, I'm just a hustler.
That we did leave out, it's like, prior to becoming just the Covenant, we were the Covenant Clothing.
Okay, so I was gonna ask you about
Specifically
that.
We started, like we said, we started off clothing first, like, month, I want to say like maybe 2,
yeah.
and it was just clothing.
Yeah.
Why clothing? It was just cheaper, bro. Like, you're buying shoes, it's fucking
It's pretty expensive.
$200+
Retail,
to buy shoes.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
Or like just thinking about like scaling at that point, like shoes just didn't seem like it, bro. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it didn't seem like it made sense or like my money would last. But like once my boy Albert and Edgar brought in the shoes, bro, like, fuck, the clothes was just sitting, the shoes were just moving.
So we had to evolve.
Okay, so would you say it's mainly more of a shoe?
Now,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
now
yeah.
really just like. Nah,
I mean, I see clothes. There's plenty.
But
of
now
clothes
that we
around
got
here.
now that we got the store, we need clothing. It goes. People look for it. Yeah, it does.
I mean, clothing was always like a thing that goes, like that you want to do, but
on the.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
But yeah, like clothing, you can't really profit or reselling it. I feel like if you really want to make money, you gotta make clothing. So now we have a different aperture of how we look.
Your
at
own
things.
merch.
Now we make our own merch, as you can see the T right there.
She's fire.
It's just every time trying to make money out of your own product
Mm-hmm.
instead of trying to resell,
Right.
because it's reselling clothes is kind of hard.
Yeah, the margins is pretty lower.
But that's something that I didn't have to go through because I learned through them. Like they started clothing,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's funny because even before I got into the Covenant, like Keva was the one that called me like, "Hey, what should I call this business?" And then he's like, and then he had to go check with David, you know, like, and then he's like, it's done. Like I told him the covenant. He went. He's like, let me call David. Blah blah blah. It's called the covenant.
Yeah, me and David spent like a whole day just trying to figure it out. And I was just talking to my boy, and I told him, he's like,
I wasn't
like,
even
bro.
in covenant before, to that, you know, like.
He just threw that name out, and I liked it so fucking much, bro. I was like, I'm gonna run with that shit, bro. You know, and ever since, you know, and it was only right too, bro. Bring my butt, you know.
Before the covenant, I want to know what names you had in mind before the covenant.
Oh, shit.
I know there's probably a good list, so I mean.
For me to even go back, that's
Damn,
tough,
I don't. Honestly, I don't even remember. Like there was so many things.
I'm pretty sure I got I'm pretty sure I got my notebook with the. I would just have to go back and check it out.
So once you heard the covenant, it's like all those other names, like you know what?
Yeah. I was like, what?
Well, because everything had like 831 or the plug.
Yeah, so it was generic.
Or, you know,
It was
like
generic as
shit.
fuck,
Like so when he said the covenant, like I didn't even know what it was, bro. Like yeah, or what it was or what it meant. But then I looked it up, and it's like it was an agreement amongst people, you know. And it's just like
The same vision.
yeah, I was like, damn, bro. Like I'm agreeing with total strangers, you know, because to be totally honest, I was against it at first, you know. Like I'm like, bro, like
no
he's like,
funciona.
yeah, like I'm
don't
like,
know how
bro,
to
like
feel
I don't
about
even
it.
know them, you know, like that. Like I said, up until 3 years ago, like I didn't know them. My cousin knew them.
We're all cool.
That's
Yeah.
my cousin right here. So
Wait, so
me
he's
and
your
I-
cousin, but he's not your cousin?
Yeah, he's from his mom's
He's from
side,
his
and I'm
mom's side.
related to him from my dad's. I mean, from
my dad's
from
side.
my mom's side. Yeah.
Yeah,
So my mom and his dad are brother and sister, and then he's related from his mom's side. I don't know, but the whole point is like,
Pull out the family tree.
Yeah, but before that, like me, Albert, Kevin, we're homies, but we didn't know David like that.
We knew David was like Kev was
accepted
older
him.
cousin.
Okay.
we accepted.
Because like we jumped him in.
He said he wasn't down to join our team, but we're down to let him in.
In reality, nah. But honestly, like I've even told them, like I was like, bro, that was the best decision I could have ever made. You know, like. Cause imagine like I would have just said nah, like he probably would have been like, all right, bro, you know, like
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah, like no, not that, but like he's been like, hey, bro, you know, my cousin said like it's no good, you know, like, but you know, we gave it a try and shit, here we are, bro.
Since you said that a lot of your early business was from meeting people at like events and shit like that, do you think that helped you grow, like going to events?
Oh yeah, most definitely, yeah, most definitely, like. People for a while thought we were from Sacramento, honestly, just because, like, that's where there's a lot of events. So we were there, like, every weekend, bro. Like, every event, like, bro, you'll find us there.
It's like a 3-hour drive, bro.
Bro, I mean, we were hungry, and we still are, you know? Like, we still, like, even though we have the store, we still go out to events and sell.
Yeah, when you want to get it, 3 hours ain't shit.
Yeah.
It's not.
Because, I mean, either...
when you're doing something you love, especially when you're doing something you love,
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
So it's just like, oh, you wake up with that adrenaline, like, oh, I'm about to go get this cheddar. You feel me? Yeah. I'm about to go make some moves, go network. You feel me? Meet some people. And,
Right, man, I'm the CEO, all right? I don't hold nobody's mics,
But
I'm the CEO.
Because we can't just sit around and wait, you know, like there's only so much money to be made in town, or like, you know, so many customers, like you got to go out and expand, you know, like right now, yeah, we move, like honestly, like the majority of our shoes get moved in store. So what we're trying to expand to is more shipping, you know,
Online.
which it would like prior to the store, it was obviously reversed, you know, we were shipping everything, we're doing meetups at like, you know, so now like the script flip, which makes it easier because now everything is here. People could come see everything we got. We offer them more.
Yeah, my bad. I said, you guys got a dope.
we were doing it more.
You guys got a dope
We were
ass
doing
shop.
it more like
man.
at a
Thank
like
you.
what would you say, like at a wholesale?
Yeah.
Like
bad.
we were a wholesale pretty much. Now we're trying to move more to like a retail.
Well, not like wholesale, just like more bulk. Like, and we were,
We're trying to sell like stock eggs here, bro.
There you go. It's a good
Let's say the
perspective.
go, because I mean, StockX kind of sell a little faulty shit sometimes.
Hey, as much as they faulty, people still buy.
Yeah, true.
They still buy
So
off.
before StockX, how did you guys decide the prices?
So honestly, you go based when we used to sell at home. we would go based off like the green button, which is ask, and then now we do checkout, which is like what you would pay after fees, and that's what we price the shoes at. But we price them at like plus 20 sometimes. It just depends how like hard the market is on it and how quick I move them and how fast I have to replenish them in store.
Yeah, and how accessible it is. Because keep in mind, like, all these shoes, once they come out, they, like, either sell out instantly or, you know, some of them only come out online.
I seen that because I sent you a post where some guy spent like 20K on some. What were they?
Oh, those bricks?
Yeah. Some blue shoes.
The true blue ones.
The true blues right
ones,
there.
Yeah, I seen that.
So whenever you guys buy shoes, it's kind of like a gamble too, right? You guys don't know if it's gonna end up crashing, or if you guys really gonna make some money.
Honestly, we've been in it for a minute that we kind of know. We kind of know what's gonna hit and what's not gonna hit.
Okay.
You know, that's the advantage that we have. Like, we already kind of foresee versus like someone that's just starting brand new. They kind of need everything. You know. But I mean, we still need to buy it too, just because people want it, and eventually, like, give it like a month or two. You could call it a break, but they won't be in the store no more.
Yeah.
You know.
As long as they're not at the mall, you know, they have some value.
I mean, what I like to say is the new retail is resale. If you can't find it at a store, you're gonna have to find a reseller to sell it. You know.
And that's the fucking thing, bro. The thing even with fucking Air Forces, bro, you can't find Air Forces nowhere.
It's a shortage.
Bro.
There's a shortage everywhere. A shortage on the East Coast too, especially in the West Coast. You know, you can't find Air Forces out in Texas either. You know, just because high demand.
And it was so accessible back then. You just go to the mall. It's like Air Force or
Yeah,
whatever.
it's just one of those shoes that'll never go out of style, though.
Bro,
just like
iconic.
the Pandas.
Iconic.
The new Pandas are generations of the Air Force Ones.
And then also too, like Air Forces, like they open like a wide market. Like you have a lot of people buying them in bulk now because they make customs. You know, so
that's true.
It became like the Vans the white Vans.
Yeah,
exactly.
Became the shoes that everyone just painted on and started doing.
Yeah, it's a nice white canvas if you think about it. You know,
It really is.
Yeah.
So how do you guys determine that? Because you guys said we have an eye for it and we determine the market. Obviously, every year there's a dope shoe. Like every year you're like, all right, the Air Jordan 1 was popular. Now this year it's the Dunks. Now this year is something else. So how do you guys go ahead and foresee that?
Well, just by it sells, like whatever sells really quick. Right now, honestly, the hottest shoe is probably like Jordan 4s and Dunks.
Yeah.
Jordan 1 kind of already died out. And then, yeah, I want to say Jordan 4s and Dunks are the most popular.
And Yeezys.
And Yeezys, but I feel like lately they've slowed down just because we can't get them, you know?
But how did that fuck y'all up with Kanye fucking up his whole shit? You know what I mean? Like, obviously Kanye ain't part of Adidas anymore. Does that matter in the shoe world when people trying to buy Yeezys or not?
I guess for us, the only thing that changed is just we have less access to them. And if we do, like, the price just shot up, bro. So, you know, a lot of people, like, we got to keep in mind, like, am I going to buy that Yeezy that's like $400, or am I going to buy a Dunk that is like $200 and I'll buy two that's going to move quicker than that shoe that's going to sit there?
But the demand for Yeezys hasn't gone anywhere, right? People are still wanting them?
No, it hasn't, bro. People still want them. Like,
if anything, they're more rare now, probably.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like, it depends, you know?
Like, they ask us for them, and we don't have the size. Like, we literally have probably, like, one size of each Yeezy, or maybe here and there we'll have, like, 2 or 3 of some, but they're, like, rare to come by now. And honestly, we've kind of switched the store to Dunks, and then kind of going back into Jordans for now until we see what Kanye's going to do. But from what I've heard, he's coming back.
That's what I heard. About you think is going to happen?
I guess it's just for
just to move the rest of the product.
Yeah, and then after that, he's gonna just build his own empire. That's what I'm guessing.
I think he could do it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, if he goes to a shitty brand and he just slaps Easy on there, Kanye, it's not shitty no more.
No, true. Yeah, like, I was just talking shit like earlier, but I was like, he wanted to go to Skechers, and I'm pretty sure if Yeezy makes a Skechers, everybody's gonna be wearing Skechers, bro.
Snoop Dogg went to Skechers.
Did he really?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
He made a whole commercial. Snoop Dogg rocking with Skechers, bro.
For real. He's selling everything, bro. He's selling everything.
He does sell everything.
Call them Pritchers.
I guess Skechers is the most like #1 sold shoe. shoes. Like
I can see it because it's so like it is comfortable and it is like cheap.
They are. They are.
Yeah.
Affordable and
Yeah,
plus,
hella
Everyone
different
at the
designs
restaurant
on it.
jobs got sneakers or fucking Skechers
My
on.
mom bought me Skechers when I was young.
No, same here. The
I
light
rock
up ones.
With the lighter ones.
All day. What you?
Fast as fuck.
Yeah.
Boy,
Until
fast as fuck, boy.
until one of the lights go out and you're like, fuck, man.
Like my speed went
I
down.
even run up to my tia and be like, "Look it, I run fast with these."
at the Payless, bro.
Yeah.
It's go crazy.
Was this idea like easy for y'all to go 100% in? Because you guys did this during the pandemic, right? So did you guys have like no jobs at the moment? A lot of people didn't have no jobs, so you feel like it was much easier for y'all
the store?
to throw in your 100% at it? Because usually, people work 9 to 5s and they work on their side hustles until they get on their side hustle, and then it becomes their main hustle. But for you guys, it was kind of different. Huh? It was more easier to.
For
It
all
was
of
easy,
For
yeah.
all of us, it was different.
Yeah.
Because like,
We all had different.
we all had different journeys.
Yeah.
In that, I
No,
myself,
sick.
for example, I didn't have a job, so I had to like really like hunker down and be like, all right, I gotta fucking sell these shoes.
Yeah,
bro.
right.
Like that's all I can do. And then it was working because everybody had money. So once the economy has money rolling, yeah.
Uncle
That's a
Ed.
hustler mentality,
Yeah.
Like if they got money, I got money.
That's right.
They
That's
got me.
right.
You know what I mean? My
It's like
boy, man,
Walmart
you
putting the
know, yeah.
TVs for $5.99, and that's how much the government was gonna give you.
Bro, when you getting a stimmy coming in the check,
Oh,
bro,
yeah,
fuck
man.
it.
I didn't get it, but I got it from other people.
Well, you
Stimmy
got the ball the
Turner.
homies, and man, just put on my man's tab. You know what this is, right? You know what this is, right?
It's a covenant, man.
It's coming.
Oh,
No, it's dope though. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people, you know what I mean, they work on it little by little, but it's dope that you guys were able to go full throttle on it, and you know what I mean, it speaks volumes. It speaks for itself. The story you got here.
Was there any
Thank you.
struggles? Because obviously, like, I mean, it looks great now. You walk up in here, the shit looks dope. But obviously, with something looking this dope comes a lot of hard work and comes ups and downs as well. So I kind of want to hear with those struggles and walk people through with like, all right, well, I kind of want to start something the same way, but I'm skeptical and I don't want to go ahead and pull that trigger. Kind of walk people through. I'm kind of like, all right, yeah, you might go through ups and downs, but look what we got now, type shit.
Well, honestly, like probably the biggest struggle and the biggest hurdle was probably just getting started and just going for it, getting rid of that fear, bro. Because like he said, we all have different struggles. Like for me, well, I'll speak for myself, for instance. I got a wife, I got 2 kids, like, so yeah, the pandemic was just like, bro, what am I gonna do? Had 4 jobs prior to that, so I'm used to making that steady money,
At a time?
At one time, yeah. So I was just doing banquets, so I was just everywhere, like a couple hours
Just
here,
working
couple
hours for the money.
Yeah, but I mean, like you have that steady money, so I mean, the pandemic hit for some people. Yeah, it was cool, it was a blessing, but for me, I was like, I took a big hit, like.
Right.
So now I'm just like, man, like what am I gonna do? Like my hunger was like different, like I got people relying on me, and I'm not used to having so much time, bro. I'm going from working 4 jobs, like working every day, to not doing shit, bro. Like,
bro.
like I'm going crazy,
feel
So
you.
when my cousin hit me with that idea, and like I've always liked, like I've always had shoes. I've always bought myself shit. I've been working since I was 16, so I've been blessed to be able to have that. And even when I didn't, like my parents, I was lucky enough to not get everything I wanted, but I would at least get a couple nice shoes a year,
Right, yeah.
So
Fortunate enough for sure.
yeah, but I mean the struggles honestly was, like I said, just losing the fear. And when we were building this, like money goes quick, bro. Like, and no matter like
fast.
like no matter what, like, and there's like as money's coming in, it's going out, like, and especially in this game we're in, like I can't go and buy a fucking shoe off of a stranger with a credit card, like, cause we're buying it from regular people like us,
Right.
Like, people go in store and they buy it and then they go and sell it to us to make a couple dollars, So having the constant cash flow, well, putting this together, like you're just dumping money in it and you're not gonna see it right away, like we're barely getting to see like the money, like, cause we started with just one wall, bro. Like when we started this was like what, like 200 shoes maybe. if that.
Probably less, bro.
Yeah.
It started like there's a picture.
Yeah, around there.
There's like little gaps on the wall, And then I think that little gap is what kind of made me try to be like, we got to fill that gap. It was just like, I'm always trying to fill it up. See a hole, I'm like, hay que taparlo.
And now it's just like, we're not like, what? I'm not satisfied. Like, the more we grow, the more, like, I just want to keep growing,
Expanding,
like,
right?
keep expanding, keep adding more shoes, keep adding more, like, clothes, like, just keep growing, keep bringing the people what they want. But back to the struggles, like, it's just like, just back to the struggles. It's just like, just cutting, like, literally, like, everything out, like, everything's going into the business because that's how we're eating, so we got to make sure this goes. Before we even opened up the store, bro, we were paying this location for 6 months.
Bruh, and that starts to take a toll too, because it's like, man, we're just throwing the money away.
Yeah.
But if you see the vision.
Yeah, bro, because it was slow. There was times we had to pump the brakes, like, why? Because, all right, we're dumping all this money into this, but, bro, we got to keep buying inventory to keep making money so we can keep making this place and creating what we're creating, like, and that's why we still keep adding stuff, because it's not to where we want it, like, we're always thinking of new ideas. We're always, like, just taking in what the customers, like, what they, like, let's say they have an idea that we maybe didn't think of, like, try to bring it into reality, give the people what they want.
Okay.
And just what other struggles, bro?
I mean, we had a bunch of struggles. I had a bunch of struggles. My brothers had a bunch of struggles here. All I want to say is shout out Wichi, shout out Melesio. They were David's dad and Kevin's dad. I swear to God, these guys are gods.
For real, honestly, honestly, if we were just like some ordinary ass people trying to build this up, it'd be a lot more expensive. But luckily, we're blessed. We have family here that can help us out. Not everyone can say that. We're really fortunate. My dad and my uncle, Wichi knows how to do everything from like electric to carpentry to, flooring. So we literally just had to pay for the material and a couple 6-packs. You feel me?
And feed them, bro.
Like,
we had 12 packs,
they
They
were
were
fed. We were there. We really were just.
Honestly, shout out them, bro, because this year was a dream, and like honestly, they fucking.
You should have seen
They killed it.
You should have seen David was over there. There was a wall. There was a wall in the middle, and David was hanging from the freaking beams on top, trying to break the wall down. Chonch over there, freaking just demolishing
I
that
remember
shit.
the first time we got the keys, right?
Yeah.
We fucking came in here. There was a wall like right in the middle, right there, and we were like, we kicked the shit out of that out, bro.
Chancho was
We
destruction.
we went destructo on that. We were like, we gotta build this, and. Shit, man. Like I said.
How did y'all this?
They still be helping out to this day.
Yeah.
Who thought about
Like
this
that.
location?
Yeah.
Who's the idea? Like, hey, this spot.
But David found it right. You found it right.
Chanch. Well, I mean, I had already, we had already been looking at it. Like, I had told them, like, it's just perfect location. Like, we got the barbershop next door. Shout out Side Effects. Shout out George. Shout out all the homies out there, Mikey. Yep.
My man's DeMarco, man.
Yep. And all of them, bro. Shout out all of them, They always be sending people our way.
Mikey T.
Mikey, Nick, all of them.
Yes, sir.
Honestly,
I'll get down.
He seen the location, and then I hit up one of my boys. Shout out Nino too. He's a real estate agent. He's a good guy, good friend of mine. He gave me all the info. He's like, hit him up, and then he's like, he seen that location. So I don't know. We're like seaside.
Of course.
Got to do it for the city.
Everybody here from Seaside?
Yeah, we had no.
He's a
like,
Marina.
You know what better way to start?
Nah, man.
Fuck
Y'all jumped them in. Remember, y'all jumped them in.
I am. I stay out in the marina, but I grew up in Seaside.
Okay, okay,
so.
there we go.
Well, I'm from Oaxaca. Not from
From the O, bro. We from the O. If you want to be specific, bro, we from the O.
I'm from the O, man. I'm from the O.
Hey, all of us though, for real, from Oaxaca.
But yeah, bro.
Shout out
Like,
to Kevin.
so shout out our family and everybody. Like they
Shout out David's
they
family.
made this.
They like my family.
Hey, we
I've
are
seen
family,
them.
bro.
I've seen
We
them in
are-
action, man. They're dope.
We are
They're
family,
dope.
bro. Like they just brought our our vision to reality, like way above like anything we thought, bro.
Like, his dad was like, "You want me to make him more badass?" And I was like,
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
"Yeah, let me see what you got, bro."
He did one thing. We're like, oh, bro, you good? Like whatever. Like I just want shelves. Like whatever you come
Came
up with,
the
like,
lights and all this.
yeah,
all
bro.
this
Everything was just custom. Like everything's
bro.
custom. It's
I'd be
like,
like, no mames, Witch. Yeah, this is una verga.
Crack another beer, bro.
no, bro. Yeah. So
And then he just smiles hella hard. He's like, I know. He's like deep inside, you know. He's like, I know.
yeah, cause
He's like, I'm
shit.
him.
Honestly, if we would have had to pay somebody to do it, bro, we'd probably still be trying to work and get this together, bro.
Yeah,
'Cause-
I would have had a shitty store.
And since you guys are primarily shoes and you have to do a lot of like shopping online for like new shoes, do you guys have to pay for bots? Do you guys have a bot?
The bot route is like, it depends. You got to know what to bot. And honestly, yeah, we do have friends that bot. But most of the
Allegedly.
Most of the stuff. Most of the stuff.
What's a bot for people that don't know?
A bot is people that use computerized checkout machines so they can check out quicker. They pretty much like make all the systems that they try to stop like from people buying multiples. Like they just trash them and they fucking bypass it and get hella pairs. You know.
They pretty much give a robot a task to check out. A robot can check out an item within like 3 seconds versus like a human would take like 18 to a minute to check out an item, and they'll check out. You know, apparently someone checked out 600 and something pairs of Tiffany Air Force Ones
I
with a
just seen
robot.
that.
You
Is
feel
that
me?
real,
And
though?
it's possible.
Yeah, it's possible,
It very is
bro.
possible. You know, because Tiffany.
Got Transformers
Just because
on their side.
the Tiffany doesn't have like they don't have like an anti-bot, you know, so it's not a shoe website, so they're not gonna have the bot protection to like prevent the bots from taking out the stock.
How does that work, man? I really don't
So, like I
understand
said,
the whole
they-
shit.
they-
Like,
they have,
just-
like, a-
people
they-
just hack the shit or what? Like,
Nah, they
pretty
have a
much,
robot.
it's kind of technically it, bro. Like,
Yeah.
they pretty much hack it. I don't know. I'm not tech savvy. That's why we just pay people to do it. You know?
I just pay. We just pay.
Allegedly.
Hey, you know what? Run this for us. If you hit, let us know. You feel me?
So imagine 100 people hitting buy at the same time. That's what a bot does.
Yeah, but it's like multiple profiles. It's like thousands of profiles with like thousands of like with a credit card attached to
Yahweh,
it.
yeah.
Bot expert, by the way.
Bot expert right here.
fuck, bro.
That's my bot expert right there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You know it's like when remember that scanner from Pokemon where like it scans the Pokemon.
The Pokedex?
It scans the bot, bro.
The sneaker,
I know
the
my
sneaker
things,
decks?
bro.
He's like, I smell butter here.
He was like, you smell that smells like bot.
It's a love-hate relationship we have with them, bro.
No, that's true, man. You be waiting on there and just like, you just don't get them. But it's not even shoes anymore, too. It's like vinyls now. It's like anything that's rare,
Bro,
like,
anything,
concert
bro.
tickets. Concert
I
tickets.
used
is
to
big.
resell concert tickets like pre-pandemic.
But that's crazy. It's like, what, the bot is gonna show up to this event? Like,
No,
buy
the
it,
person,
resell it,
the
like,
person who
resell
paid
it.
the bot, bro.
Bro, yeah,
they
like-
resell
reselling them.
I'm saying like they buy like multiple.
Yeah, they buy multiples. They
all in the resell,
and then they resell them, bro.
like-
But
there you go,
keep
yeah.
in mind, like even just doing that, bro, it's not cheap.
Yeah, you gotta buy proxies.
It's a gamble, right?
It's like a program. You buy a program and
Softwares
it's
are like
thousands of dollars,
$1,000.
and then you still have to invest money into it. Like it's
So-
not a one and done.
So
you
you
know.
gotta know how to use it before you, what you're gonna do with it before you even get into it. You know.
Shit sound like the Matrix of shoes,
Hey,
bro.
yeah, it's like I don't even know, bro. They be trying to explain to me. I'm be like, it's cool, bro. Just tell me how much.
How much?
Who's the key
Tell me how
holder?
much and if it makes sense, we will buy it.
Just tell me how much it's gonna be.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, there's stuff that we just have to pay to have.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Mind you, you had to work with a bunch of people to make this even
yeah.
happen.
I mean, this is all like for anybody watching. This is all about connections, bro. If you're in it for the money, like you're probably not gonna go too far.
Yeah.
You know, because this
You
is
gotta
all.
really love this shit, right?
Yeah, you gotta love it. I mean, yeah, obviously we do it because it makes us money, but I mean, I cherish my connections and my relationships way more than the money, because the money's gonna come, believe me. Like, if you're just going for it, bro, the money tends to run away.
Don't chase the money.
Yeah, or they feel like it's never enough. If they have like, oh man, I want to get more and more and more and more, and then never feel satisfied with how much they got.
Chasing the dragon.
Yeah, chasing the dragon.
Sugar boom boom. Sugar boom boom. No, but I seen it. We went to what was that shoe event we went to?
Got Soul.
LA. I could see just how much people network and how much people know each other, like all the resellers and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I was telling them before, like it's just like a whole community, and everybody shows love. No one's being a hater.
Yeah.
But that was dope, and thank you guys for inviting me to that. That shit was
No,
tight.
yeah, bro.
Sure.
Thank you, bro.
Thank
We
Shit, we
appreciate
were
you.
like at what, midnight or 1 a.m. Just fucking just dipping out to LA
Yeah.
or Pasadena.
Yeah, that's dope, bro. Appreciate everything you do for us, bro, and all your help.
Shout
though.
out Ricky.
Appreciate
Shout out
it.
Ricky, man.
Shout out Ricky. Actually,
Just
Shout
make
out
sure you
Ricky.
invite us next time, Ricky.
wait. Since we talking about Ricky, I know like
Don't talk about Ricky.
Quick little pause.
No.
We ain't seen Ricky in like a month.
Oh, that's facts.
Okay.
I mean, a month and
He's
2
like that
weeks
father
and
that
3
goes
days.
away, gets milk and cigarettes, and only comes back for tax time. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
came to pick up my son.
but it was his birthday last month.
That's right.
No,
Okay.
stop
So we all
it.
So
pitched in,
I
right?
want you to go ahead.
Oh,
and just
shit.
pop this
So
we all
open for,
pitched
It's like, I want you to down it right now.
If you want to down it for the pod, I mean, do it for the pod, bro. Why not?
No. Sharing is caring.
He said, "Do it for the vine."
I appreciate you, Ronnie. I appreciate everybody in here.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Happy
sir,
birthday,
bro.
Ricky,
Happy
aka
birthday,
Ricky
Ricky.
Rose, you know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Ricky Rose.
Appreciate
I
you,
have
Ricky,
my
for real, bro.
My boy, my boy do always come through with the champagne though.
There's always champagne around when Ricky's around.
For reals, bro.
Hey, I do recall you left the blue bottle of that in the refrigerator.
I mean,
from
it was
the
for
last
you guys
time.
to enjoy.
Kevin was
It
like,
got
it was
lost.
quite
It
tasty.
got lost in my stomach.
I wonder.
Kevin was like,
It got lost, bro.
Nah,
No, that was for you guys. That was
I
for you
think
guys
we
to
had a
enjoy.
breakage.
Okay, man. Just don't hit the light bulb, right? But, you know,
Like, watch out, there's a lot of expensive.
I'm a professional. Hold my mic.
shoes nearby, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, they're wrapped. You're good.
As long as it's not shaken.
You know what I'm saying? You
Why
know,
y'all getting quiet?
We're waiting. I want to hear
Put the mic on.
gotta hear the pop sound. There you go.
Let's
You know
go.
what I'm saying?
Pass me a cup now.
My man just left 29.
Happy
right?
birthday
Or just
to
leave-
Ricky.
or
Pass the cups around, bro.
He just left 29. I don't even say he turned
that might
30.
be
He
a
left
little bit of a heavy
29.
I'm old now.
Hey, bro, I'm right there with you.
You guys can refer to me as
You are.
Mr. Ricky now because I'm old.
Yeah. What are you, like 21?
He drink like he's 21.
You must get it.
I'm good. But you can
Gracias,
pass it around.
gracias.
Pass it around town, bro. They look a little.
I'll get a little bit
thirsty.
right
I'll pass on that for now.
thank you, but pass respectfully.
Thank you, though.
No, I appreciate you, Ronnie.
As
Thank
y'all
you,
are
thank you.
pouring up, I want to know a quick question. Obviously the purpose of the plastic around the shoe is to protect the shoe as much as possible, right? But
Yeah.
what if I want to go ahead and try them on, bro? Like,
Just ask and we'll bring them out for you.
Yeah. So we have.
so you guys wrap these up yourself?
Yeah,
Yeah.
individually. Yeah, but we got the other pair in the back, so we just pull it out.
So
for
you'll
you.
try on the left pair. We got
Yeah.
the right pair on display.
But what if my right foot's bigger than my left?
Well, we'll pop it open it, bro. Like, hey, believe me, it happens. Like, there's people that come
Pretty
in here and be
frequently.
like, "Yo, I need to try on both because
remember
I
what-
got one foot that's bigger than another," and we're just like, I mean, obviously, like a lot of people don't like to let the people try on the shoes. But I mean, we're here for the customer. If they're gonna spend so much money on a shoe, like I want to make sure it fits them, you know, and they're actually gonna take something that they're gonna wear.
That's
Yeah,
true.
to
But how do
stand
you
up,
feel when you
customer
pop it
service.
open and they're like, you know what? I'm good. I'm not gonna.
How do you deal with people with stinky feet that want to try on the shoe?
Do y'all got the medias like they do at SketchUp?
That's automatic
Hey,
feet.
bro, like
That's automatic feet.
I mean,
You charge
No
her 20
socks, no
bucks?
socks is where.
yeah, bro. There's just, I mean,
tough.
it's like anything, bro.
It's a
Like
tough
you
situation, yeah.
you deal with characters, you know,
Do you
like
tell them?
nah.
Nah, we just let it happen.
What am I gonna say? Hey, what am I gonna say? Hey, bro, you know what? As a matter of fact, I just smelled your feet. Like, I just smelled your feet. You can't, like, nah,
Just
bro.
go to the back and be like, wait, no mames, le huele la
Wait, no mames.
patita.
You're like, but best believe we talking as soon as you leave, you're like, damn, bro.
Don't come to the covenant dirty. We be fucking judging.
This is not a judgment-free zone.
got them stinky feet. You better think twice, bro. Coming here with them stinky feet, or else if you got a hole in your sock, bro.
Better hit the little feet bath sink thing. You know what I mean?
Shit, we might just need to get one of those. Like, hey, hold up, bro.
Little feet
You
washing
need
station.
to wash your feet
It's
before you try
included with a
this.
purchase of a sneaker.
He's like, hey, bro, I'm still thinking about that question. That question is haunting me.
Bro, because it happens, bro. And, you just like, you just got to.
Or
go
they
ahead.
just try
You're
on
more
the
than welcome
shoes
to,
and
bro.
then be like hella disrespectful. They just be like,
When they crease it too, when they try it
Or
on.
they try to test if they can run in them.
I was about to say, anybody
I'll
ever
be
done
like,
that?
No one's done that. No one's done that.
That's
but
why. That's why I like Yeezys, bro. Because you can't tell. You can't see creases on Yeezys. I be like, all right, we good.
they're like, you better buy now.
You guys should have a sign.
Jordans?
You crease, you buy.
Dunk Jordans, I be cringing.
Yeah.
Listen, man, you guys got beautiful art on the wall. Anybody want to tell us, about the art? You know what I mean? Who's behind it all? I'm
Shout out
pretty
to my
there's
boy
multiple
Tip
artists.
Milk. Tip Milk 2.0. Frankie. Appreciate you, brother, for real.
And
That's
shout out to my boy Thumbsy.
all thumbsy for real.
Shout out Thumbsy.
Yeah. And there's
Storage.
several other
Several
artists, bro.
yeah.
I think we had like a total of like 8 artists. My boy, for sure, I know my boy Andy Boy from Salinas.
Yeah.
We got Buffet from San Jose. We got my boy Eric De Niro coming out of Pittsburgh. Obviously,
damn.
shout out my boy Tip Milk. He stuck around since day one. He's still here. Does our custom bags. Does the custom canvases you see up on the wall.
They're all for sale as well.
Yeah, they're all for sale.
Something you like, they are for sale.
If you want something
Everything's
custom
for
too,
sale.
hit them up.
Hey, everything, bro. And if we don't got it, we can get it.
He's like, we got outsource for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're a
for
resale,
real.
so we'll sell you something that you need, especially if it's a resale value. If you need some tickets, hit us
So
up.
how do you guys deal with people that come in with like fakes and stuff? I seen you guys did a video, the comparison between a fake pair. Like, do you guys feel bad telling the person like, "Hey, bro, like your $500 sneakers ain't worth shit"?
Okay. Not really, not no more. I feel like now we're just hella ruthless. Like, hey, bro,
You just straightforward with
it's
it.
fake, bro.
I mean, you just gotta come out straight with it. You know,
Do they
like,
get
pull
mad?
the Band-Aid off, bro.
Hey, some people get mad. Like, some people be like, bro, just say you don't want to buy it. Like, I'm like, bro, I can't buy it. Like,
Ah,
The
that's gonna make me mad.
disrespect. The disrespect.
yeah, they be like, just say you don't want to buy it, bro. I'm like, I'm sorry, bro. I'm not in that business. We don't sell fakes, like, and be careful. There's a lot of fakes out there. I don't know if you guys seen. We ain't name dropping, but there's a lot of fakes out there.
Check out the Covenants video for how to identify fake. What do you call those red ones?
Essentials. Oh no, which ones?
You guys did the red
Oh,
shoes,
the cherries.
the
Oh,
cherries,
the
the cherries.
cherries. Yeah.
Yeah, and the hoodies too.
The hoodies. There's clothing.
Well, we did the
Streets
slide
are
one
flooded.
too, no?
Yeah.
The Onyx slide.
We, at the end of the day, like even authenticating stuff, like we're like learning as everything comes, like
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
it's like we're not a freaking computer either,
Yeah.
So we just try to like, decode as we go.
But best
man.
believe when something comes in, 4 eyes check the shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
4 eyes.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, that's
no.
2, 4, 6, 8.
8 eyes, yeah. Well,
It's like
4 people, like
people
it goes
check,
through.
know?
It goes through 4
Yeah.
hands, like
Yeah.
so, like we go through steps, like.
Yeah,
'cause-
we've gotten fakes too.
Yeah.
Like we've gotten got. And
You guys taking an L with fakes before?
Yeah, bro, but we-
took
It
L's
happens.
and-
You live and you learn, right?
I think
we-
I was the
we-
first one.
We take our L's just like we take our W's, bro, in silence. Like we could be like, oh, bro, you sold me some fakes, but at the end of the day, like we don't lose anything. The people that are losing out is you guys, because we're in this for the long run. Like we can run it up. Like people that are in this business know you can make thousands, if not millions, like in the long run. Like
Right.
so. Anytime anybody sells me fakes, they're just taking themselves out of a blessing, because I'm feeding people. Like we're dumping money to these resellers, thousands of dollars at a time, like, so they're just cheating themselves, because I'm gonna keep doing this. I'll take it to the chin and fucking take the loss, like
It's part of the game, right?
yeah, it's part of the game. And at the end of the
Whoever sold me
day,
fakes, just
it's-
know that
Just
I'm
know that you
good.
on the list.
I just know that I'm good.
You on the list?
There's no list. Just know that I'm good. And
There should be a list though, right?
it's good that they
Hey, bro,
exited our
sometimes
system.
you want to take it back to like the street politics, you know, but hey, you know, like
Professional setting.
but I mean, you know, at the end of the day, it's like it's business. You gotta keep in mind, like, hey, bro, just whatever. A lot of the times, gotta keep in mind. Like, I gotta remind myself, I'm dealing with kids, bro. Like, kids got mommy and daddy's money. You know, they don't rely on this. You know, they're
so
in this.
true.
Their purpose in this is different than mine. You know, like I'm
Exactly.
here for the people, bro. Like, I want to make sure that they come into a place and they're spending their money and getting something that
You want to make them fly.
I want to make them fly, but I want to make sure I give them what they're looking for, you know, like
Yeah, Come
some
back,
real
join the community type shit. You know?
yeah, you know, like I'm for the people, bro. Like anybody that comes and shops here knows we're negotiable. We work with you, you know, like we ain't dicks. We take a lot of pride in customer service, you know, like it's not just about having shoes, you know,
And
it's the
making
whole
money.
experience, you know. I want you to leave happy and not feel like you got, you know, and that's honestly like
church.
ask most of the people like why do they come back? It's not because we got the best prices or you know like we got everything. It's because of the experience. It's like a lot of these people are like friends and family now, you know, like in the short time that.
Well, I mean, I've walked in here and
Yeah.
Chance tells me, "Hey, just try these shoes on." I'm like, "Nah, man, I kind of don't want them." He's like, "Bro, just try them." I leave like I'm the flyest guy out here. He's like, "Bro, just take it." I'm like, "Nah, I'm just gonna walk
like-
out. I'm
You
walking
walking
out
in
with
here like
these,
this.
just floating out of here, man."
Yeah.
Ricky's like
little side view, little cap, little cap raise.
Girl, he's like, you think I'm fly, baby?
She'd be like, "You the
you say,
flyest."
hey babe, do these shoes make my butt look big?
He's like, I grew 5 inches.
And not in height. He's like, not in height. Yeah, local.
So let's talk about hats because before I was into hats, I would just buy a hat just to buy a hat. But then y'all got me like with the pins and we went to
Yeah, we went to Capcom. We
to
took Ricky to
Capcom. Yeah, that shit was tight.
I'm not gonna lie, Ricky's hat game been pretty strong as of lately. Pause if necessary.
Shout out to the
It
Covenant.
bro. This shit came with a
They
swing.
put me on. They put me
He said
on.
he came with his swing.
Came with a little chain swing. Yeah, it came with a little biker chain, little thing.
That's
So this
pressure
is,
right
wait,
there.
hold on. Is this made by y'all? You said
The
you made
hats-
this?
No, the
Oh.
pins, none of that. No, it's also like its own like niche market too. You know, like it's like we resell everything that hats would resell for at one point, and then it's shoes. Hats still resell, but not as much as they did like during the pandemic.
So let's say, for example, this hat right here. You sell it with those pins and everything, or is
So
it just
that
the pure hat?
So that hat that Ricky has
Exclusive.
is an exclusive one from Brentwood's.
One of
Yeah,
one.
shout out my
Shout
boy
out to
Brimwoods. Not one of one. It's one of 200. My boy Brimwoods. Keep in mind, I've never met this dude, bro. Just online, showed love, started buying his pins, reached out to him, and bro, we just locked in. Like I'll call, bro. He'll send me pins exclusive, like before he even puts them out. Like he sends the hats, you know, like bro is like.
I remember
bro,
you sent me a picture of it. My bro, I gotta have one.
But bro,
I need one.
hey,
Though.
shout out Brimwoods though, my
Yeah,
boy
shout out
Nero.
Brentwood. So he got that
Yeah.
corduroy going crazy. You never see that.
Yeah.
You know, he's
That's-
from Chicago, so he did the Chicago.
Yeah, make sure you
And then
guys-
the
How many did he
pins,
make of those?
200.
And then the pins is OP Fit. It's another guy, another creator. So we literally love to like network with people
With
that
people,
are great.
yeah.
You know, people that are always trying to make something. You know.
And not even
That's
creators, like we just mess with anybody that like supports us, you know, like
That's it.
anybody, bro. Like I said, most of these people, like I've known them for like a year or two, and like we've made like so many moves. They've made us money. We've made them money. We've hooked them up, you know, like it's all coming a full circle, you know, like. But it's dope. It's been a dope experience. I've been able to experience this with my cousin, my brothers, you know, now, you know, consider them family, you know, in that short time. And it's just like, it's lovely, bro. It's fun. It's you get to hang out with your friends and travel and meet cool people. Yeah, we meet some assholes along the way, but I mean, it's like it's like anything, you know. Yeah, it's like anything, you know. But like, I mean, the good outweighs the bad, and so far it's been a crazy journey, bro. Like, it ain't all been, you know,
It's
like
never-
shits and giggles, but like,
All I can say is that I've been blessed to see the highs, the mids, and the lows.
hey,
of you
bro,
guys.
you've seen it all.
Are you talking about shoes or you talking about like emotions? Literally.
I'm talking about
Emotions, bro, everything, bro.
I'm talking about
Like,
everything.
Just the come up,
Ricky seen a
bro.
couple things.
behind the scenes. Ricky seen a couple things, bro. Like,
Well, we had a squab up in the back. You know?
bro.
Just got there.
Like, but
You know, VIP Ricky on the weekend.
Also, I want to know another thing. How personally, how does your guys' family individually feel about you guys opening up this business? And also, I see you guys do a lot of shit with the community, as far as like doing toy drives and other stuff like that. Is there anything else you guys are looking forward to doing that involves the community?
Yeah, we trying to make Seaside lit. Like, we're trying to bring the
Events.
community. We're trying to bring celebrities. We're trying to do a lot of stuff. Like, besides just being a sneaker store, I feel like, and it's dope to have like my partners that when we do toy drives, like they don't hesitate, you know, to be like, I'm down to, you know, to throw a couple bucks in there, you know. Then you meet cool people like Ricky, cool people like La Tortuga, shout out La Tortuga.
Shout out Tortuga.
And you know, they always be down, you know, to just to give. And I love that every time we give, like, we don't hesitate to give, you know. We're always like, oh, it's down, like, let's do it.
yeah, cause that's all money we put out of our pockets and take away from our families, you know, like, you know. But I mean, it's really a blessing to be able to do that, you know, cause honestly, I've never thought that would be like something. I just seen it on TV, you know, like you see your favorite rapper or something do some stuff like that. Like, we're just regular people, bro. At the end of the day, like, we family people, you know. Like I said, I got my own family. Like, we got our own lives. We all got our own stuff going on.
I'm sure you guys, you know, you guys are Hispanic like us, and you know how it is to come out up out here, you know, from the O too.
I'm white.
He said, "I'm American, bro."
But, you know,
No, yeah, but yeah. It's
so we know when we see younger kids come in, and we feel we can relate to them, you know. And you know, shout out to all the younger crowd too that rocks with us, the older crowds that really like gets to know us at a deeper level, you know. I feel like that's what makes Covenant, you know. People come in here and they're like, you know, there's some cool ass dudes, you feel me? Like,
not only that, but look up to you in a sense. Like,
Yeah.
you know what? When I grew up, I want to own my own shoe store.
Yeah, and not even that, bro. It's just dope to see like people genuinely just come and like just want to chop it up with us and like hang out. You know, like there's times, and that's welcome, you know, like we welcome them, you know, like we're here all day, you know. So if you want to come and talk about shoes or just check it out or have any questions, like people already know, like they're welcome, bro. We got a bunch of like little middle schooler, high school kids that just like, you see the bike guys, they always just pull up here, bro. They be hanging out, you know.
shout out Bag Chasers,
Oh, yeah.
Monterey Bay Rippers. See, I can shout out damn near like half of Seaside and you know, Monterey is lit. People are really trying to do things out here.
Yeah, and I mean, we can do like great things. Just gotta come together, you know. Like, there's so much talent. There's so much businesses. There's so much, and everything goes hand in hand. And we could all help each other out. Like he said, we're trying to bring events that you usually gotta go out to the city and do. Like, you know, like goes back to like the giveaways and all those events. Like that, those 3 giveaways that we did was what? It was a Easter giveaway, we did a back to school giveaway, and we did a
Just did the
Christmas
one, right?
So, you know, that's 3 so far, and it started off with 1, you know, just the Easter, and it's just like we just keep finding ways.
And that's just us. Like, imagine getting help from like other people, you know. Like, if you're watching this,
It could be.
reach out.
Unfortunately, sometimes I feel like unfortunately, you see support from outside of your hometown first before you see the hometown really supporting sometimes.
Yeah.
Probably maybe majority of the times.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what that goes back to what we were saying, bro. Our first
We had to go out.
our first official customers were out in Oakland, bro. Like
And had to be
we
legit before we came here, you know.
yeah.
As fucked up as it sounds.
The majority of our time we would spend time in LA and at the events, and over there they would really support us, you know. Like we'd post everything in town, but it wouldn't move. But so we would have to go out there in LA, you know. What was our special, David, on our first event at Kobe's? Just so we had to liquidate our shit, bro, just so we could move it, you know. But you know, it was a learning lesson,
there, bro. Like
you know,
happens, right?
yeah,
it happens. But I mean, the point is not to lose money. We got our money back. You feel me? But you know, the thing is, people were really fucking with us out there. When they were complete strangers, just like we're complete strangers to them, and they really accepted us. So, you know, we kind of accepted that notion that we have to really travel and just really put ourselves out there.
Like when you pull up in there, like, where you guys from? You're like,
Yeah.
"We're from Seaside."
Seaside.
Like, where's that
And
from?
then-
yeah,
Yeah,
we
you
have to say
explain to
Monterey,
them
bro,
where-
all the
yeah,
time. We
They're
have to
like,
say
"Holy
Monterey.
shit, you
Nah,
guys drove
Seaside,
that
bro.
far? Like, yeah, bro.
Or Selena's like, I mean, but we say Seaside, but I mean, they're like, oh, where is that? I was like, you know, Monterey, right?
Right by
Selena's
Monterey.
like, yeah.
That's the only way. Like every time we're out of town, I was like, "Where you from?" Like Seaside. Where is that at? I was like, "Have you heard of Salinas or have you heard of Monterey?
Yeah.
Either you heard of Salinas of the bad, or you heard of Monterey because of the tourist shit."
Yeah.
So,
So-
we're right in between. We're in the middle.
Yeah.
Like,
He's like, I usually hit him with the Monterey first.
So that goes back to like what we're trying to do. You know, we're trying to put Seaside on the map. You know, like hopefully soon enough, like we'll get an event going on. You know, bring the people together. You know, bring the community out here and just run
Probably
it up,
multiple
bro. and-
vendors out here, just like
Yeah.
us.
And going back to the giving, I seen, or you know, y'all gave a rapper some shoes, right?
Oh yeah. No, and that was
Oh, a few.
A
few, yeah.
How many rappers
a
already?
few already.
Because I seen, yeah, there's Larry
There's
June,
Larry June.
and who was another one?
Just
Raul from
recently,
HP.
Raul from Herencia de Patrones. And because I mean, right now, you know, it all has to do with like
Just stay tuned to the Instagram.
yes.
How was it,
Sticks.
you know, giving Larry June his kicks and meeting him and all that?
Bro, that was a cool experience, you know, like we managed to go on his tour bus, like we met his son, like we were just chilling, chopping it up.
That's dope.
Got to go backstage with him, you know.
Shout
it
out
was-
to G.
Yeah, shout out the homie Shah G for making that possible too. You know, that was another boy we met out in Oakland too. Again, shout out Cell.
Cell.
Yeah. Like I'm telling you, bro, it's just like connections, bro. People put you on, like you're good business, so people vouch for you. You know, like that goes back to the connections and
And then also too, if they see you hungry, bro, they're more motivated to you know give you a chance. Like they
Right.
see you're on it, they give you a chance.
Yeah.
You could almost just feel it.
I know there. How did y'all do with the car event? Was this last year? Right? Did they have it here?
yeah,
Wh-
Car
okay.
Week. Shout out
Exotics.
Exotics on Broadway, bro.
Because I know the first year that was on here, it was mayhem. It was chaotic. I don't think you guys were open yet. And then obviously COVID happened after that year, so it wasn't even going. But
Bro.
this past year, how was it? Was it like
Bro,
mayhem?
that was like one of the best days we've had at this location.
It was a movie.
Yeah,
It's a
bro.
lot of fucking people just in
A
and
lot
out,
of
right?
people,
I'm wearing
bro.
the shirt.
Oh yeah, we dropped that shirt.
Oh, that's fire! Sold out or what?
Yeah, I'm on the. We got the 3X and 2X, but everything sold out.
Yeah,
I think it's like 200 garments.
yeah. So yeah, it's cool, bro. Like that's what we're trying to bring more events like that. You know, bring more people in
Yeah,
town.
more traffic.
You get more traffic. You know.
Yeah, 'cause this Seaside spot is nice. Like it just needs, you know.
It just needs more activity.
Yeah.
Kind of
Yeah.
wise.
Well, you
Starting-
can take
it's
they're
starting
trying to
to.
they're
It's
slowly
starting to.
transforming it into
Yeah, this because this right here is like downtown. This is what's gonna become like downtown Seaside. You see it all
Yeah.
upcoming already. You know, like all the bars, the restaurants. You know,
You guys are here
Like-
early, so.
yeah.
Founding fathers.
You guys just 4 faces on that.
Hey, bro. Hey, we want to star out on
Yeah, we're
right
trying to
here
get
at
that
the
star.
seaside, bro.
Cup more.
On the dunes, they put your faces on the dunes.
No,
elephant.
they have a
I'm
like
getting
those.
at Dennis the Menace
What
Park.
is it called?
Hall of
again?
Fame.
The Walk of Fame right here on Broadway.
They got
so,
stars on the.
So they got stars like they do in Hollywood, bro.
here.
I've
They
heard
just
something.
started
Right
that.
outside the
They
shop.
just started.
How many stars they got though? Like what?
They got like 4 or
Six so far.
six so far. Yeah.
Gotta say like Herman Edwards.
I don't know,
Bro.
bro. I don't.
Yeah,
Soon.
you have to.
I think the guy who's from Seaside used to play for the Eagles. He used to work at Boys and Girls Club.
It's a big old dude. I forgot his name. It's like Anthony something. But yeah, I'm just thinking.
I know
of people.
Anthony something.
I'm just thinking of people that might
Bro,
be
it's,
there.
honestly, like I don't know. I just know that we gotta make it out there.
Totally right. Totally right.
That'll be fire.
Hey, for reals. Hey, you
Nah,
can.
but I want people to ask for it, not myself. You know.
Yeah, I feel that.
So y'all better get in touch with them and let them know. You know.
I'm gonna start.
gotta go to
I'm gonna
city
start the
council meetings,
petition. Damn star.
Give the mayor some kicks, bro. You'll be fine, bro.
Hey, what size are you, Mr. Mayor?
Hey, shout out Councilman Alexis,
Shout out Councilman Alexis. Put
from
in
the
for
city
O.
of Seaside. Yes, putting on for
that's
the
right,
O
yeah.
and for always showing love and support. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like the city and everybody like that they rock with us right now. You know, like.
Yeah, there's so many that we didn't mention, but shout out to y'all for real.
Yeah, for reals. I know there's hella people that we didn't mention by name, but y'all know who you are. Like, we appreciate all of y'all.
Yep. The homie
Alright,
Natty
man.
Sota.
Oh, yep, the homie Naughty.
Natty.
Shout out the homie
too,
Naughty,
bro.
bro.
Putting us on game with the merch.
Yeah,
reals,
it's coming
for
time to
reals.
go ahead and wrap it up here. Is there any last things you guys want to mention? Any upcoming events coming up? Any people you guys want to shout out that maybe you guys forgot about? Or any things that people should know about, you know, and keep.
Plug it in.
Yeah, first and foremost, stay tuned to the Instagram. There's
Tell them the Instagram name.
Yeah, the Instagram name is _The Covenant. We're at 620 Broadway, Seaside, California. Make sure to stop by if you're in the area. You know,
Yeah. Oh,
and stay tuned.
just-
Stay tuned.
yeah.
Shout out to O.
Shout out to O, but
Shout out
most
to
of
O.
all,
Throw it up.
shout out
Throw it
Wifey
up.
for taking care of all the tedious stuff. She handles all the counting.
Shout out to
She
Queen
handles
Carol.
all the.
Thank
She
you.
handles all the LLC, all the tedious shit. We just do the fun stuff, bro. We sell shoes and we put our face out there. We talk to the people. She deals with all the tedious stuff, you know, all the paperwork, all the taxes, all that stuff that's not fun.
Yeah.
So shout out her.
Shout
And
out
she
to
gets
you
down on the
guys.
braids, so
Big shout
tap,
out.
tap in
Oh
with her.
yeah,
on the
braids,
if you
braids.
need some braids, hit up CC
Hit her
the
up.
Goddess. Also, shout
Get
out
you
my
right.
fam, because
Shout
without
out the
them,
fam, yeah.
Shout out-
none
shout
of
out
this would be
WG.
possible.
And I just want to say thank you to everyone that supports us, you know, that's been with us through this journey. You know, there's much more to come, and everyone that supported us, thank you so much. And everyone, you know, that's just thank you. This is, I can't say thank you enough, honestly, because without you guys, this wouldn't be possible, you know. And just follow your dreams, put your head down, and just keep going, you know. Just stay focused, you know. Fuck what everyone says, keep going.
Fuck with that.
And the podcast. Shout out,
I'm
y'all.
motivated and inspired.
Slide through.
I'm ready to go.
Slide through.
Yeah, shout out Slide
Slide
Through.
Through,
I
appreciate
know,
it, man.
I know
Appreciate y'all,
this been in the works for a while. Honestly, we just weren't ready, you know, like.
No, you good, all good.
But yeah, we appreciate you guys giving us the opportunity to be on here, and wish you guys nothing but success and hope to be back soon.
Likewise, man. We
Appreciate
love the place,
y'all.
man.
No, we appreciate
Hey,
y'all,
bro, you
man.
guys ever
And
need
the
it, bro?
questions,
You guys
sir.
know. You guys know. You guys welcome, bro. You
Oh,
guys
there's gotta
fam,
be a part
bro.
2. I had way more questions,
Yeah.
but time's up.
Yeah. We'll do a part two. We'll do a part two.
No, yeah, for reals.
Hell yeah. So yeah, thank y'all guys, man. Stay tuned for part 2. Hopefully it'll be sooner than later. Until then, man, we're gonna let these boys get back to work. You already know. Slide through, y'all.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you guys.
Slide through.